Professional baseball is a different adventure, different grind. So everyday ball, traveling all over the Midwest last year, and now the Eastern League. I don't really know what that entails, but I see some of the places we're traveling. So yeah, I mean it's what I've always dreamed of, and I think just understanding routines and how to best prepare for professional baseball is probably what I'm going to take best from last year into this year.
Looking at being the number one pick and the first ever in program history.
Yeah.
Is there pressure with that? How do you deal with that, especially now that you're up at Double-A ball and you're just an eyelash away from the major league?
Yeah. Pressure, no, not really felt. I think there's some noise that comes with that, just like externally, just like some things you have to kind of work through. But I mean, pressure, not really. I go out there and enjoy the game and have a lot of fun doing it. So.
Is there anybody you look at the major league level that you kind of want to follow in the footsteps of how they did it?
I mean, I think Steven Kwan and Jose Ramirez are like the two guys I look to know as much about what they do and what makes them special as I can. So I think I know a lot more about Kwani than I do about Jose, but yeah, started to kind of pick up on some things this year, and I've always been kind of a student of the game and just playing it by ear and keeping on giving my best every day, and yeah.
What are you looking forward to most about what you're going to be able to learn and experience here now that you're in Akron?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that everyone knows that Akron is a Double-A, and the Eastern League is like a real challenge and a real spot for people to kind of flourish into their like careers before the major leagues. You see a lot of talented prospects have success in the Eastern League, and I think I'm excited for that. I also think that the team we've got in here is like a lot of champions with the Midwest League team last year, and then some of our top prospects with the Guardians. So it's exciting. I think we're going to have a lot of fun playing, and I can't wait for the season.
You mentioned some of that external noise that comes with a bigger crowd here, a dedicated fan base. Are you excited to see how they turn up to watch you?
Yeah, I think that electricity and fan interaction is always like super positive and exciting. So I'm excited for that and can't wait. The stadium's beautiful, so it should be a very fun night every time we're out playing. So.
What are your goals to start off the season, at least here at Double-A, and then throughout the rest of the year?
Yeah, I think just to make the most of every day, but obviously put my best foot forward in every at-bat and every defensive play I get. I think that just making an impact on both sides of the ball, whether it's base running, whether it's defense, or whether it's just like being the toughest out on the field, that's like the goal. So just being present with what I've got at hand and kind of leading the team from the front. Try to win as many bowl games as I can, and if I'm not in Akron later in the season, can't finish it with the guys, who knows, but I just got to take care of my day-to-day and be a good teammate and carry myself the best I can every step of the way.
Are you the type of guy that writes down goals by saying, hey, listen, I want to get drafted, you get drafted. I want to be in major leagues by X amount of years. Do you put a time like that for you?
Yeah, I definitely, when I was younger, a lot more like long-term goals that I still kind of keep in mind that are like timeline kind of things. But in terms of more shorter goals, like when we're thinking about this year, it's like more process stuff. So it's like things I can really control with how I go about it and how I take care of my at-bats and prepare for the games the best I can. Use the feedback I'm getting day to day to be prepared the next day. I think those things are the goals. It's more process based, but yeah, there's like long-term vision goals that the stability of those shorter goals, I guess. So
you're not like a guy that'd be like, by the end of 20 or beginning of 26 or end of 25, I would like to be in the majors.
I mean, yeah, everyone wants to be in the majors by a certain time. I think that like obviously that's a part of the goal structure in a sense, but really it's like if I perform and show that I'm going to be valuable at wherever next level is, I think those opportunities are going to come. But it's just like I got to take care of the day-to-day, be a winning player, winning teammate, and I think every opportunity will come forward. But just taking care of the process and continuing to get better every day.
You're very analytic driven. I mean, you're probably maybe that rare breed of prospects and young guys that are versed in the numbers and the science and training and everything, maybe then versus somebody else. This organization is very in tune to that. Maybe one of the big reasons why you guys clicked. Is that another reason why you think it's a great fit overall and why you may not have that much, you don't put so much pressure on yourself?
Yeah, I think that through the pre-draft process, I just like, and through my own research, but like, I realized how in tune with those things and in tune with making a winning ball club at the major league level Cleveland was. And that was really exciting for me. And I also was able to kind of dive into a lot of things with the front office and with people of lead roles, even pre-draft, that made me tick and understand how they approach play development and certain things. And that was super exciting and something I definitely like looked forward to and am now reaping the benefits of now that I'm a Guardian. So they do a really good job, and I mean, I'm just excited to continue it and play a full season here and just see where the Guards take it and where the RubberDucks take it. Yeah.
And talking to Greg in the sense of when he gets talent, like he said, the most important part is to make sure that they keep their feet here.
Yep.
But look at the goal ahead. How does Travis keep his feet here and not start thinking about Cleveland next year?
Yeah.
Or even this year?
I think it's just focusing on the guy next to you more than yourself, especially when you're out in between the lines. It's like prepare you can the best yourself pregame, but once I'm out here, it's like I'm at my best when I'm having fun, working with the next guy, communicating, and looking to win ball games. When I play with a winning edge and a real competitiveness, that's like my natural nature, and I think that being present, being where my feet are, focusing on the game now and the Akron RubberDucks is going to be the best recipe for success for me and the team.
Travis, last year the big league club, they had their Mario celebration with
Yeah.
Mr. Base States. Have you talked to the boys down here in Akron about what you guys?
Yeah, I don't know. I love the Mario celebration. We didn't do that like in Lake County. I wish we kind of took that on, but no, we haven't had any doubles or home run celly conversations. But I think it's in Cleveland spirit to have a pretty good, exciting one that everyone gets around. So I might walk into the clubhouse after this and bring it on. But yeah.
What was it like to go through your first spring training, and what did you take from it?
Yeah, I think that spring training brings a lot of opportunities to set yourself up for the season ahead. A lot of ball games, a lot of practice, just time on your feet. So it's an opportunity to really either prepare to be healthy and succeed or not. And I think as an org, we do a really good job of taking care of that part of the season, I guess, or part of the year. But yeah, it just shows you that like every part of the year counts, and there's a lot of time for preparation. And if you kind of take that light and don't take care of your body, you spend a lot of time on your feet in spring training that it can catch up to you. So everyone sees like across the MLB that a lot of injuries come right at the start of the season, spring training, you know. And part of that is just workload preparation. I think we do a really good job of that. So hopefully the RubberDucks and all the organizations across, all the teams across the Cleveland organization have prepared well, and I think we have, and we'll see the benefits of that with lots of health and success early.
The RubberDucks are going to be rebranding a couple times for some special Akron things. Have you ever heard of a Galley Boy or a cheese salad?
I have heard of neither. That's the first time, yeah.
So there's Akron staple foods.
Okay.
So you haven't heard of them. Is that something that you maybe excites you to get out off the field, experience what the city has to offer?
Yes, definitely. I'd say when it comes to food especially, and I'm adventurous. I want to try everything because you never know if something might be the best thing you've ever tasted if you never try it. So, yeah, I think cheese salad sounds like something I'll jump into. I don't know where to get it, but for sure.
Right down the street, Luigi's.
Okay.
There's buzz in the majors about the torpedo ban.
Yeah.
Is that something you'd like to try?
Yeah, it's something I plan to try. I think that in the early conversations I've had with people about it, people seem to think that it's a one structure thing, whereas like it's actually can be a lot of different variations of a barrel. So I think we're just calling it a torpedo bat as if it's like one thing, but some of the bats are very close to the standard bat that you buy off the shelf at a sporting goods store. and some of them are a little more extreme with more taper towards the end of the bat. So I guess it's something I'm definitely going to try because, yeah, you never know how it could affect me positively or negatively, but I think I'm going to try it in a training environment, see the benefits and what it could possibly do. But yeah, it just depends on if you're an end of the bat kind of guy, if you're a guy that needs less swing and miss, maybe you benefit from a little more barrel size, and if you need a little more speed, maybe a little less barrel size. I think that there's different possibilities, and I might not bring one out this season, who knows, but I'll definitely try it and start to try to understand the why behind certain aspects of it.
Did you see it at all in spring training?
I didn't. Honestly, it's funny, because it's around the MLB, and a lot of the guys at the top level have had access to those tools and conversations with their bat companies about it previous to all this hype. And I hadn't noticed it or heard about it until like everyone else did, kind of last Saturday or whatever it was. But now you look at a big league game and you kind of like peep to the bat, and there's actually a fair few guys that have some kind of variation of that taper or that different barrel shape. So yeah, it's kind of new to all of us, but some people feel like they've had the benefits for a couple years. So
Travis, being the #1 pick obviously comes with a tremendous amount of pressure.
Yeah.
Stress. What do you do to block out the noise, or do you just put the pedal down and run with it?
yeah, I think for a lot of time, like since my 11th grade, I've kind of like stayed off social media. Like I don't really scroll social media at all. I'll repost stuff that I need to. I think that's kind of can be some noise in a positive or negative direction. So try to kind of like keep social and keep like away from just like mindlessly scrolling social media. But I mean, it's more just like having great routines and keeping the people that keep you grounded and who you are around you as much as possible. So spending as much time in the clubhouse with the guys, getting meals with them, contacting family back home, and then just like being relentless with my routines every day to prepare to go out and have success. I think that takes care of what I need to take care of, and the noise will just kind of be external. And yeah, that's just staying with the things you can control is the main thing.
What's one thing you're looking forward to Friday night?
Competitive baseball again. I mean, spring training can get competitive at times, but being in an atmosphere where there's just that, that fire, and it's exciting to get back into the swing of things. So I know everyone's going to be amped up, and I just can't wait to play with this team because I know it's going to be a lot of fun and it's going to be a really solid group. So I can't wait. Yeah.